Mitsubishi Raceways for the Canadian National Open. This is one of the big races of the year. So I'll be competing in Super Street and Super Pro. My car is a 70 Duster powered by a 500-inch Chrysler engine. Inside I use a timer delay box to adjust the launch and the electronics to get it to run 1090. Safety equipment in the car is seat belts that expire every 2 years. So Todd, what happened here today on that second round?
I got on the brakes and backed up too much.
Too much. That's a mistake we all do at times.
Trying to get too cute.
Yeah. So how long have you been racing this same car?
We bought this one in 1986.
86. And you've run at Super Street all the time, have you?
No. We probably started Super Street about 10 years after we got it. We bracket raced.
Oh, 10 years after bracket racing.
It was a small block, and now it's big block.
Big block. How many cubic inch anyway?
532.
532. You've got some horsepower.
Yeah.
So in Super Street, what's your top speed you're going through at?
It's went 148.
148. No wonder you were coming up on me so fast.
Yeah. It's about 145, 146.
145, yeah, with me 130.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's another day. We'll see how it goes. The car here, it's got a bit of horsepower.
It's black. Makes 1,000 horsepower on the engine dyno.
1,000 horsepower.
Yes.
Wow, how much cubic inch all you got then?
498.
498.
Yeah.
So that's on a low deck block.
A low deck block. It's a 1977 block. And B1 head setup.
Yeah, so that's the B1 cylinder heads. That's pretty big ports in this thing.
Very big. Yeah.
Very big, yeah.
They flow very well.
And the car weighs how much?
The last time I weighed it, it was around over 3,400 pounds.
3,400 pounds. And how fast does it go?
It runs up to 138 miles an hour in the quarter.
138 at what?
Nine sevens and eights nowadays.
9 sevens and 8s. That's a pretty good ride. Irene, getting ready for the next round too. Gonna run Super Pro. Irene, how long have you had this car?
Since 1999.
99. This is your favorite car to drive?
It is.
Wow, that's awesome. So, you're gonna go and win it today, I hear, eh?
I hope so.
Yeah?
That would be nice.
That sounds great.
That would be nice.
You're the crew chief on Irene's car, are you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's cool. When's the last time you had one of your other cars out here?
Probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
And that would be the Henry J.
The Henry J.
Yeah. And you started racing at the old drag strip back in...
Well, I was 19 years old, so it would have to be about 1962.
Is it? Wow.
1962. I'm still here. So it's a safe sport.
So here we are with the safety crew at the top end. How long have you been doing this?
Safety for Mission Raceway, about 6 years now.
6 years now. It's pretty hot in that suit. But
Yeah, but I'd rather be prepared than not prepared.
yeah, so if you have to, there's a fire in a car, you could just dive in and get that guy out of there.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good because,
We run the quarter mile in seconds, not minutes, so.
yeah. Yeah, so it's great to have a safety crew on hand here. This is only one of the crews. We have another crew at the top end.
Yeah, we have NHRA down there. They came up from Boise, Idaho this weekend for the Nationals, so we have them staged mid-track between us, so they're our second eyes and second team for us.
And we've got our top end crew.
All part of making it real safe. Like I mentioned before, it's safer on the drag strip here than it is going down the highway. So at 5 years old, you can start at the bottom of the class in junior dragster and move yourself up to the top classes in sportsman. Top alcohol dragster. Today would be a special day as new records were set. Here it comes.
All-time winner, 81.25 miles an hour. The 10th lap in has been...
Here's what happens during a race sometimes. Something simple like a throttle cable breaks. Now you got to get it changed before the next round.
It's
Make that first round.
It's concrete, starting line to the finish line, and I can promise you this. If your
Greg's
favorite
got the
driver
spare one on hand, which is lucky. Now he's got to get it stuck in there. Great. Race friend of mine. How's the race going for you today?
It's going good. Adversity always goes good for me.
That's great.
Start off the day horrible and hopefully finish it out really well.
Are you in both classes today?
Yes.
Wow. You could double.
Still in.
That would be a good thing.
It would be.
Wow. That's great.
First time ever.
First time ever.
I've never double classed.
Yeah. That's it's tough to double class.
It is.
No doubt about it. Well, maybe today's the day.
I hope so.
Around the corner, getting ready to fire up round
Here's
one.
a secret combination in here. Jim Mantles. Pacer. You don't see too many of these. How many years have you had this car?
I'm not sure. I think it's 13.
13 years now, eh? Do you think there's any other Pacers out there at all that...
There's one back east.
There is one back
I'm
east,
aware
eh?
of, yeah.
But this has been a good race car for you. What's the best ET it's done?
This is 1429.
1429 ET.
Yeah.
6-cylinder Pacer. You know, that's pretty good. People wouldn't think a Pacer would go that quick.
It is run in the 13s and used stock.
What about
What
about your race car? You bought this brand new.
I bought this car, it had 9,000 miles on it.
Wow.
And I bought it in September of 71. A buddy of mine, George Duda at the time, he had a Hemi Cuda. And I thought, I want one of those too. So you go cruise around to different dealers, try to find vehicles. And then I saw this one. So anyway, long story short, I found out that I became the original owner because the car was originally owned by Pacific Chrysler Leasing. So that makes me the original owner. So it's new to me, right? But I've had it ever since. And I bought it on a Thursday, and I was at the old Mission Drag Strip on a Saturday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I drove it on the street. I drove it on the street until probably about 1975, 76. Blew the head gasket once.
So it doesn't matter if you're in a junior dragster at 5 years old or on the edge of 90.
He's a child.
He's a child compared to you. So Ray, you've been racing for how many years now?
Since 88, so it's about 36,
Yeah.
37,
And how old are you now?
89.
89. Good for you. So that just goes to show you, you don't have to quit. You can just keep doing
you
it.
don't. But I need to smarten up.
So I said Daryl's yours.
Anyway, yeah, it's all good.
Wow, and her dad had been racing it.
Here we are with Dean's
She was old enough to try
Topless
the junior street thing.
Mustang.
Hey, let's just start there. James McNeil,
Super
we
gas
get
car.
right here.
and he does really well with it. So Dean, how long you had this car now?
It's like 10 or 11 years now I've had
10
this
or
one.
11 years, yeah. So
I think so.
So the other Mustang you had was a pretty good
The
car,
other one
too.
I had that one for 20 something, 25 almost, I think.
Yeah, I mean, driving that car that one time, I was so impressed how easy it was to finesse down the track.
It drove nice. Down track is fine.
Yeah.
One hand on the wheel at the finish line, like a Cadillac.
It's a long wheelbase. How many inches?
108.
Huh?
108.
108.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Same as the old car. They were
okay.
both-
So that's kind of the ideal wheelbase, sort of.
Well, It's longer than the Davis cars. They're all like 96.
So here we are, another Super Street car. So this is the one that I had to race in third round. Everything went my way. So how long have you been doing this racing, you said?
Doing the drag racing?
Yeah.
Well, this is my 7th weekend in the car.
7th weekend in the car.
Yeah,
And I think you did pretty damn good.
We bought it last November and just been running it. We've had the transmission out twice now. It's on its second converter. We're just playing with the package, and seems to be being more consistent now. So
Yeah, it's coming together.
yeah, it's
That's
coming
good.
together. We're from Washington down south, so we end up with a little bit of rain. So generally we'll go out for a weekend, and then we only get one day out of the weekend. So it's struggling to get.
That's the Pacific
passes.
Northwest. That's what we get up here at Mission as well.
Yeah.
You know, prior to this, I've had 2 days of racing.
This track is amazing, and you ran the number all day long. So
yeah, it's been pretty close for me. So that's
great.
It's working out. So
we
heading into the final,
Yeah.
you know, maybe I've got this happening. Want to get the driver on you? You've had this car a long time, Fred.
I have had the car for a long time.
And you run it in 2 classes typically?
3 classes, Super Street, Super Pro, and Pro. Off the top, off the bottom. Do them every week.
With all those runs, you're going to get good.
Until today. Lost first round. Yeah,
it's just racing goes that way. Sometimes it's a rough, going your way, and other times
it's a rough sport. You go from hero to zero in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got new T-shirts here.
That's right.
And this is your daughter that has one on?
No, this is Daryl's daughter.
Oh, this is your daughter.
That's my daughter, yeah.
Yeah, this is Daryl's daughter. Here's another racer, a good friend here. Yeah. And here's the T-shirt. That looks pretty cool. What's your name?
Mary Kate.
Mary Kate. Mary Kate, that's a pretty cool name. So you're the pit crew.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's great. A lot of real nice race cars here, and here's a couple more. Doesn't go right. In this case, Kurt broken the tail shaft out. Crack. Here we are, Sunday morning at the drag strip. Cooking bacon. It's all about having fun and racing too. Starting eliminations on Sunday, playing of the U.S. and the Canadian national anthem. And it's time to go racing.
Because the way to inject the nitro car to apply power.
As the day come to a close, I would have to settle for a runner-up. Pretty good weekend. See you next time.